amidst mounting pressure from civil bodies in Meghalaya to implement a mechanism to check influx of migrant workers. The state cabinet today approved amendments to existing acts through which the state aims to check the background of migrant workers. The Meghalaya cabinet approved amendment to the Meghalaya Identification, Registration, Safety and Security of Migrant Workers Act 2020 and the Meghalaya Identification, Safety and Security Rules 2020. Government spokesperson Paul Lindo said that one of the main components of the new amendment is that the state government will optimize efforts to check the antecedents of the migrant workers to ensure that only those with no criminal antecedents can join the workforce as migrant workmen in Meghalaya.
Today's cabinet meeting, one of the major items that was taken up, discussed and approved was the amendment to the Meghalaya Identification, Registration, Safety and Security of Migrant Workers MIRSS Act 2020 and the Meghalaya Identification, Registration, Safety and Security of Migrant Workers Rules 2020. One of the major components of the new amendment is that we will, the state government will optimize efforts to check the antecedents of migrant workers to ensure that only those with no criminal antecedents can join the workforce as migrant workmen here in Meghalaya.
Lindo further said that the cabinet decided to make use of the central system called CCTNS, Crime and Criminal Tracking Network System, which will have a database of crimes and criminals, and the state government will ensure that on the basis of the data available, the antecedents of the migrant workers will be verified. Local police will be able to verify these antecedents based on this system. Well, this system will be available with police and the Department of Labour will be coordinating.
So the cabinet decided that it would make use of a system, a central system called briefly CCTNS, or the Crime and Criminal Tracking Network System. Under this system, which is a database of crimes and criminals, we will ensure that on the basis of this data available, we will be able to verify the antecedents of migrant workers, and two, the local police will also be able to verify these antecedents based on this system. The system is available with the police, and the Department of Labour will coordinate accordingly to ensure that the records of those who will be registered as migrant workers here in Meghalaya is properly verified.
Further, the minister said the record of migrant workers will be verified. The cabinet also decided under the act, whoever is found guilty of violating the act, they will now have to pay the penalty of Rs 5,000 to now Rs 1 lakh. The amendments to the acts will be brought before the Assembly during the upcoming session, and the fine for the repeat offenders also increased.
The original Act of 2020, there was a provision that whoever is found guilty of violating the Act, they were liable to a penalty of 5,000, a fine of 5,000 per individual. But the cabinet will bring this up to the State Assembly in the session which is to be held shortly, whereby we will enhance this penalty from 5,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees per offender. In the case of repeat offenders, there will be an imprisonment, simple imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 months.